And of course, if you look at your life, it's an individual life. So you start to ponder, oh, I am like this, like this. No, I appear this way. I appear that way. And if you like, that's your right also. Why not? You want to change a few things and so on. But always correct yourself. I appear so, or it looks like so. In fact, I am always myself. But that will not be known. That will not even be experienced. And that's why my master was indicating, like, keep quiet. He didn't address that to someone. He said, keep quiet where you are left when you discarded all your beliefs. Then that becomes self-evident. It's a kind of self-evidence which is not owned by anybody. And when the mind reappears, it's not covered. It is, of course, you are busy with the mind, so you are busy with objects, but you have not lost who you are. In that way, you can say it's like a movie. You have not lost who you are. That has to be really seen. And if you still speak of losing or not yet, and so know that you speak of somebody, of the one who has been born, the one you think you were in the past. So that applies not to what you are. What you are cannot be touched by anything. It's not even diminished if you have this experience of I lost myself, or I've not yet realized myself. It's not touched by those experiences. So I would repeat, be vigilant up to your last breath, as said my master, means whenever a suggestion comes, whenever something rises in you, know immediately that's the mind. And then you are free to follow or not, but then you know also what you are doing. It has nothing to do with what you are. That's all. Whatever rises will lead you and will make you remain in the manifestation. Just know that. That's why sometimes it is indicated prior. What you are, in fact, is prior the movements, prior the rising, prior even the rising of I am born, I am a human being, I am a witness, and so on. And prior, when one says prior, is when is already in the movement, otherwise you are it already. You have not to go prior. You already are it. Those sensations, those experiences of in and out are just the mind. Because we believe we were out or somewhere, we have to go in. But those are the stories of the mind. Actually, what is regardless of experiences and suggestions of the mind. Yeah, but don't forget also that the mind is the expression of that. It only it's limited because of its form and its name. So there is a limited vision too because of that. Don't make two realities, you know. That's the danger. Of course, we negate the reality we know to be able to see something else. But when you see something else, you see that there are not two realities. Because that's very dangerous always with this question of, oh, this is an illusion, and so on. Yes, it is true from where you are. It's like a dream, so it has not really a substance because it changes, it's subject to time and so on. But this body-mind belongs to that reality, illusory reality. But in fact, it's the expression of that. It's the expression of that.
But where I really want to go is the difference between the Gyan, or the who am I, and the Bhakti. And the Bhaktas always say that.
You know, it's like a path. It doesn't matter the path. Because in Jnana, okay, you ask, who am I? And it brings you where I itself disappears. And in devotion, in pure devotion, you just melt from where the whole play of devotion started. Doesn't matter much which path you take. The important is that the path should not have an object as a goal. And Krishna is blue because it's not an object. It shows it's not an object, you see. It's your own self. It's blue like the depth of the sky. There is no form there, in fact. No dispute about ways. And it's very funny. Those who take the path of jnana, investigation, they may have for the first time a tremendous experience of love, and they may speak like a bhakta afterwards. And the contrary is also true. A bhakta who was a bhakta, in the end, he asks, but who am I? I am that itself. And he speaks like a jnani. So, you know, who cares? But surely, in those two paths, let's say, the goal is to not to land on any object. And what's an object? It is a form, it's an experience, it's a feeling, it's a concept.